Hello folks, and thanks for watching True Stories with me, Sherry Wiens. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. This story is a quick update on the story of Randall Pruitt and Bryan Rogers that I had brought to you a while ago. There was a 14-year-old girl. She was being raped by her stepfather, and she had confided in Bryan Rogers in regards to this act, and Bryan Rogers encouraged her to do it one more time, record it, and send it to him, versus sort of calling authorities and letting them know that there was something wrong going on. Now, records show that Bryan Rogers, he's 31 years old. He was charged in production of the child pornography, making a false statement. The grand jury returned the indictment, and he was initially charged with sexually exploitation and of a child and to produce a visual depiction. Bryan Rogers has pleaded not guilty. He was ordered, of course, to remain in custody, and his trial is set to start on July 15th. According to FBI, of course, the 15-year-old girl who's from Madisonville, definitely should have had the authorities called and had some help sent her way, and not have had to go through that again and send that footage to Mr. Rogers. And what did he do with it, right? He didn't even turn it over to the police at that point. So on January 14th is when she had created this video with her stepfather in this encounter. And it wasn't until the SD card was sent on January 27th or 28th via mail. This could have been brought in by them to the police, but nobody did that. So it was sent in by mail, and the SD card, was reviewed by FBI. The connection was made through the social media with Rogers and the 14-year-old girl. And from there, on January 31st, Rogers was approached and retained into custody. So according to the indictment, it states that according to Rogers, he knowingly and intentionally persuaded, induced, and coerced a minor to engage in a sexually explicit conduct for the purpose of producing a visual depiction of such conduct, and such visual depiction was transported in interstate commerce from Tennessee to Wisconsin. So it's traveled through states, and I mean, as I stated, he had an opportunity before she had gone through this again to take it to the authorities, and he chose to do something different. So I'm excited to kind of see how that's going to play out in court, but I would love to know your feelings and thoughts on this case. And, please do share that in the comment section, folks. I love hearing from you guys. Very disheartening. The girl has appeared in court in Family Monroe County, and she was missing for a couple of weeks, but Rogers said that he was trying to help and that there was no criminal intent, but actions speak louder than words. And even once he received that tape and footage of her, he still didn't go to the authorities with it, right? This 14-year-old girl has certainly been through enough that she doesn't even need to have her name slandered and put across the internet. Everybody who knows about this case knows who it is. So yeah, I personally feel like we don't even need to mention her name. We all know who that 14-year-old girl is. Mr. Pruitt is waiting rape charges in Monroe County. Charges are set to be reviewed for Mr. Pruitt this spring. I don't have an exact date on that for you. So if you folks enjoyed this video update with me, throw up a like sign. It gives me a sense of support from you guys that you enjoyed spending a little bit of time with me. And, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Come back and join me regularly. I do live shows every Tuesday and Saturday. Join me at 2 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time every Tuesday and Saturday. I look forward to seeing you there. So if you're free and you're able to join me, come in and say hi. I'd love to see you. Thanks for watching, folks. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you again soon for another video update with me. Bye for now.